Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. As a newbie, do they still use that phrase? As somebody new to creating vlogs and so on, I thought it would be a really good idea for us to have a look at the equipment I'm using and how I set it up. So let's get stuck in. If, like me, you're new to starting off vlogging in 2020, I thought it would be a good idea to show you my basic equipment and how it's all set up. I'll leave a description down below of all of the equipment we're going to talk about today. So let's talk about cameras. I'm recording on my smartphone at the moment, so we'll talk a little bit about that setup a little later on. And I've also, after much research across YouTube, I decided to go for the GoPro Hero 7 Black. I am so impressed how much you get for such a fantastically small package. So in the pack you get the camera itself, a mounting case, and a battery along with two self-adhesive mounts. One curved and one flat. So let's put this together. So there we go. The battery's in, the SD card's in, and it's in the case ready to be mounted. Another thing that I did buy was a GoPro Shorty, which is an extendable handle, which also converts into a desktop tripod. So it's great for vlogging indoors. So that's it now with the Shorty handle attached. What I also thought, you're slowing down filming if you haven't got a replacement battery. So I also bought a replacement battery and a battery charger. The battery charger's GoPro, has two ports, so you can charge two batteries at the same time. And it also comes with its own spare battery. And that literally plugs into there and plugs into a USB socket. So I'm very happy with my GoPro Hero 7, but while I was researching, I read and I heard an awful lot about the importance of good audio. So whilst I'm recording at the moment on a clip-on mic from my smartphone, I also wondered whether it was time to get an external mic. And of course, because there's nowhere on the GoPro Hero 7 Black to plug in a microphone, you have to have an external microphone adapter. Now, unfortunately, the microphone adapter is quite large and quite bulky and doesn't look great when it's plugged in to the side of the camera. Went away and had a look to see if there was any housing out there that would make the setup look a lot tidier. And I came across a hard plastic case from Ulanzi. Has a port on the bottom here, as you can see, which effectively stores the external mic adapter, and also has a cold shoe on the top to fit a larger mic, a smaller mic, or a light perhaps. Your GoPro slides into the back there and then gets locked in with a click, and that pushes it in really tight, so there's no wobbling around of the camera inside the housing. And I also bought an external mic, and I've gone for something really quite small, and this is a Saramonic. Again, details will be down below of the make and model, but this, I thought, made the vlog setup look really tidy. So let's put it all together and see what it looks like. So this is the vlogging setup I've got at the moment. You see it's a multi-directional microphone, so you can pick up noise from the front of the camera, and also you can turn it in the opposite direction. So if I'm looking at something and adding commentary, you can turn it around and it does that as well. Very impressed with the setup here. One thing that seems a little bit odd, and I'm not sure I'm really comfortable with, is that you have to take the side door off the camera to be able to attach the external mic adapter. So something to bear in mind. But that's my basic setup. And now let's talk about some of the accessories I've bought along the way. So one of the first things I bought was a protective case for the camera, and this of course is GoPro. Comes with various compartments inside. You can move around the stick, the Velcro there, depending on what it is you're carrying. Also comes with a handy pouch as well, which has a protective case on the inside. You can keep all your cables and so on. Then I thought, with all of the SD cards I'm going to need, I bought a protective case for this as well. As you can see, it holds 12 cards within it. I've got the adapter there because the iMac needs the adapter, doesn't take the micro SD cards. This is from Beeway. Very solid, hard plastic, great item. And obviously you're going to need it with the more and more SD cards you carry. If I am out on a long day and I actually get through the batteries, I've also bought an additional power pack as well, which allows 2 USB ports, so I can also recharge the batteries within the battery charger on the go as well. I also, because I've saw so many accessories, you know, chest straps, head straps, wristbands, backpack, clip-on type accessories, I've gone and bought Amazon's multi-accessory pack. So let's have just a quick look at that. So this pack costs around £25, but it has pretty much most of the things I think I'm going to need as I start off vlogging. Obviously, the more I do, the more I'll try and upgrade the equipment as I go, but for now I think this is more than adequate for what I need. So in this pack we have the chest strap, and when I figure out how to put that on, I think that's a really useful tool. There's a wristband, and I guess this is for the more active of people out there, but when you attach your GoPro, you can move this around, lock it in any particular place. So I'm guessing surfers, skiers, that sort of thing, where they can use that a little bit more. I don't think I'm going to get much use out of that, if I'm honest, but who knows. It's there, and obviously it hasn't cost me anything extra not to have it. There's a head strap, much like a head torch, so you can attach your GoPro to that and walk around. It looks great. And there's also in here a helmet mount, so if you've got a helmet with the aero vents in the top, you can attach this and you've got that right on the top of it as well. So there's also a handlebar mount as well there for when you're mountain biking or cycling, anything like that. I mean, it looks fairly straightforward, fairly robust. That's great. And as I mentioned earlier, the rucksack clip, this is quite strong. It's quite difficult to open, but again, I think I'll get a lot of use out of that as well. A selfie stick, which obviously is great for vlogging and walking around if you're walking through cities and towns and things like that. Great addition, and I think I'll probably use that a fair bit as well. A dashboard mount, so if you're doing vehicles, if you're doing a vlog from inside the car or taking some time-lapse video outside as you're getting to a venue, then that's a great idea. I'm not sure, like many of the vlogs I've seen, whether or not I would stick that on the outside of the car, because obviously the GoPro is pretty valuable to me, I have to say, and then I wouldn't want that falling. So I will use it inside the car, Probably just for time-lapse videos, things like that, but definitely happy to have that. This took me a little while to understand what this was, and this is the GoPro itself is waterproof, so you can attach it to this. It's fairly heavy, so you're not going to lose it in the sea if you attach this one to it. And it's a good handle, good strong handle, so that'll be fine. And what also came with a lot of other accessories, additional mounts, adhesive attachments, adhesive pads, quite a few mounts, flat and curved, and for £25 I thought was a fantastic buy. And the last thing it comes with is a little flexible tripod, so if you're out and about you can wrap it around branches, things like that. So again, you know, for value for money, I think is all pretty good. So now we've done all of the portable stuff, let's have a look at the software I'm using to upload my vlogs to YouTube. As it stands for me at the moment, obviously you can see that the Mac in the background comes with Keynote and it comes with iMovie, so I mean perfectly adequate for me. I'm learning that day by day, picking things up. Keynote I'm using for my thumbnails on YouTube to start with. Maybe as I progress, get better acquainted with the software, I might want to upgrade that at some point, but as it comes free with the package, I don't see any reason to change that. So that's my equipment and my setup as it stands at the moment. I do wonder if I need a windshield for the external mic. Let me know down below. And if there's anything better out there for a basic setup, by all means drop the comments in below and I'll be sure to read those. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and as me as a new starter for 2020, you've seen the setup I've got, and this is what I'll be using for many of the videos that I'll have on my channel. Currently there's only 3 on there at the moment, but I'm doing new content all the time. If it's something you might be interested in, then consider subscribing, give me the thumbs up, and make sure you click the notifications to make sure you know when another video is uploaded. Thanks for watching everyone, I'll see you soon.